your pages, you have to know how to use Visual Composer or at least understand it. I'm going to show you how to do that on this video. I'm going to give you an overview of Visual Composer. So when you log into your website, you will have the dashboard on over here. You'll be able to access your pages by clicking pages, and then this is all of the pages that you have created. So in this case, you have your front page, you have your post page, and you have your work. The other thing you can do once you log in, you can click on the website right here on the left, and you can actually go to the specific page you want to edit just by navigating normally. Once you get to the page that you want to edit, you can go ahead and click edit page at the very top. That's how you will get to the back end of the page. Once you reach the back end of the page, you will find the Visual Composer. The Visual Composer is a very important part of managing your website because it's a tool that we put in place to allow you to manage the site in a really easy way. It allows you to drag, to drop, to delete content words, to make adjustments. It's really simple, and I'm going to show you how that works. But pretty much this is Visual Composer here. It's your site in blocks. It's pretty much what you're used to seeing your site, but in blocks. So where you remember seeing always perfect eyebrows, you will still be able to see that on the top right. You'll still see the button here, but you've seen all of it in block chunks. So I'm gonna click the preview changes on the right, so it opens a version of that page on the next tab here, and allows you to see what you're looking at. So over here it says always perfect eyebrows, book your visit, has a button just like over here. There's always perfect, book your visit buttons. I can take this button and I can hold it and I can move it, literally drag that button up, and I can drop it right, let's say I can drop it on the left, right? I can put it right here on the left, and I can hit preview changes. And what that's gonna do, that's not gonna save the changes, but it's going to allow me to see what I just did, right? As long as I don't hit update, the changes aren't permanent, but it opens a tab where I can see where I placed the button, okay? So I'm gonna put the button back. So I'm just showing you that everything can be dragged, so you can actually drag a specific element. In this case, this button, I can drag the word. If I want to drag the whole row, so remember this whole section here is a row, right? Everything in that row is inside these little boxes. If I want to put this main section below this section, I can just drag the row. I can drag the element by just hovering over, waiting for me to see this little green bar, and then moving that element wherever I want. Or I can go to the top right on the left, top left, and I can move the whole row, literally drag it and put it under a different row. And I can move things around by dragging it. It's super cool because things are really easy to manage. In this case, I'm gonna go ahead and I just dragged what was right underneath that main row, above the row. I'm gonna hit preview change, and pretty much I brought that bottom section to the top, right? And so the Visual Composer, essentially, it allows you to manage your website without messing with code. Without Visual Composer, your website will look like this, all codes. But when I turn on Page Builder here on the top left and I keep this on, you see everything in forms, in blocks, in format that you can actually understand. So I'm going to put this back here. I'm just showing you, giving you an overview as to how this works. Remember, when I hit preview change, it does not change the site for good. If I turn off my computer or close this page, nothing was actually done. It only creates a version that I can see. It doesn't actually save until I hit update. In addition to moving elements and to moving the whole row, I can click on the pencil on the top right of the row and I can update that row. I can update the color. For example, in this case, the background color, I'm gonna make it red, right? And I hit save, I'm gonna hit preview change, And on this row here, the second row, I made the background red. Whatever I do in this pencil on the top right affects the whole row. If I'm gonna go back to clear, I'm make it clear, I'm gonna put a background image. That's this background image here. I'm gonna hit set image, I'm gonna hit save change, I'm gonna hit preview, and I just put a background image, right? We made the site where it looks really good on its own. I wouldn't make too many changes, but I just wanna give you a basic overview. And then you can change the text, you can make it light, you can make it dark, you can put padding on the top, padding on the bottom. So anyways, that's how you manage the whole row. If you want to manage, now inside of the row, there are columns. Columns, this is a column, this is a column, this is a column. So I can manage I can click on the pencil right above a column if I want to just to update that single column. And let's say if I want to put a background color red, I can do it in that single column. I can hit preview, and I made only that single column red, okay? So there's a lot that you can do. There's a lot you can't do because I wouldn't recommend it, but essentially you have full control. I would try not to mess with too much, but you can change colors. Let's say you want to change the words over here to says never pencil your eyebrows in ever again. You want to change that word. You can scroll down and say, okay, well, perfect eyebrow is here. I'm gonna scroll down to where it says never pencil your eyebrow ever again, which is right here. You got to read really carefully. I'm gonna hover over, click on the little pencil because I want to not update the column or update the row. I want to update just that single element. I'm gonna change that word to says, hey guys, welcome. Boom. I'm gonna hit save changes, hit preview, and I just changed that word here. It says, hey guys, welcome. And if I want to update the word underneath, I can click on the little pencil and I can say, hi, I'm Eder. Boom, hit save changes, hit preview, and I was able to update that specific, hey, I'm Eder. So you can change anything. If you want to update this video, hover over, click the pencil. You can take the video off by deleting it, backspacing and deleting it. One of the things I'll show you is that when you see this text box, you all see text, there's a visual and there's a text. I just click on visual, allows me to see the visual, text allows me to see what the code looks like. All I did, I just went to youtube.com, I found a video and I hit embed. I clicked the embed button, I got the code and I paste it here. And then you put the video there. I can update that section. If I want to scroll down, you can see here, there's a phone number there, right? If I want to update that phone number, scroll down where it says call to action. This is pretty much call to action, not over here it says button, over here it says call to action. I can click the pencil, I can put a new number here, and then also put the link, change the link of the number here, okay? So there should always be, when it's a URL for a phone number, there should always be this little code in front of it. Otherwise, when people click, it won't actually call. But anyways, I can just go here and change that number. I can change the number here, and you would actually change this number. If I want to change these photos on the top right, I can scroll down. You see where it says visit us today. Over here it says visit us today. Over here there's an image gallery, just like here there's an image gallery. I can hover over, click on the pencil. I see a bunch of images. There's little X signs right in the middle. I can hit those X signs, okay? And I can upload my own image. I can click on the plus sign. I can either find an image that I already uploaded or click upload files. Click here, then find an image on my computer and then upload that image. Let's see if I have any image. I have an image of Grant here. I have an image of a t-shirt, a few hats. I'm gonna upload these 3 images here, like a hat and a t-shirt and all that. And anyways, it's just random images on my computer. I want to show you how this works. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I went ahead and uploaded 3 images. Later on, you will be able to find a video on how to properly optimize images when you upload them. Sometimes when you upload an image, it can be really big, the file can be really big and slow down your website. You want to be able to optimize that. so that it doesn't slow down your site. For example, I just uploaded 3 really big images. That is why it's taking so long, and I'll show you how to avoid that. Anyways, make sure if there is a video that you can watch on how to optimize your images, please do before you start uploading them. Until I release the video to you, or release a video, you can go ahead and just upload it. It's not a huge deal, but it's nice to do things optimized and not to make the site extremely heavy. So anyways, I went ahead and uploaded these 2 images. I'm gonna wait for the last one to load, and it's loading as we speak here. As soon as these 3 images are uploaded, I'll be able to hit add image on the bottom right, and then we'll be able to see the images replaced over here. So it's that easy to actually manage what you see and what you don't see, and how to manage all the different sections on your site. It's super simple. As the image loads, I can actually close this, which I will. I'm gonna close this, and I'm gonna scroll here just to show you one quick thing. See, there's also, if you scroll right below the image right here, you see these logos. You see, if you see animated text and it says the buzz around microblading, so you also find here the buzz around microblading, so you know what the section is. Make sure you always read the small words underneath the title of the element. That way you know what that element is. And then you will see that there's multiple items here, just like there's multiple items here. So in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and click on that first one, and I'm gonna hover over that image and hit the little pencil. I can actually delete that logo, that InStyle logo here, and I can delete the link, the image, the link that the image takes you to, and I can update it and put a different logo. Let's say somebody actually writes on my company, a different magazine. I can take this logo, their logo, upload it here by clicking on the little pencil, clicking the plus sign, finding their logo, hitting their logo, or uploading their logo, and then hitting set image. And then now the logo is there. I can scroll down and put a different link, hit save change. I can hit preview. Sorry. I scroll down, and if you wait here for the beginning, see, I changed the logo to a different logo. Everything is super simple to update. Once the site's created, it's very simple. Let's go back there to the gallery image and add some images to the gallery because I deleted them. Plus sign, I'm gonna add this one, I'm gonna add this one, I'm gonna add this one. They already finished loading. Hit add image. Save changes, preview. You're gonna be able to see those images. See that? They're right here. Some of them are low quality images, but you can tell the images are here. So that's how you update that. You already know how to update the booking. There's been a previous video on how to update that. If I want to delete a section altogether, for example, I don't want those logos of those different companies, I'm gonna delete that whole row. I can, if I choose, I can delete just this specific element here by clicking the little trash bin. I went ahead and deleted just that section. I'm gonna preview to show you what that looks like. I didn't delete the row, I just deleted the logos, right? You'll see now it's just the title, right? I don't want just the title, I want to delete the whole section, the buzz around microblading. I'm gonna go ahead on the top right here, delete the whole section, and then I'm gonna hit preview. That section will no longer be underneath the booking form. See, underneath the booking form, there's no longer logos. If I want to update the testimonials, I just scroll down to testimonials, click on the little pencil. If I want an image, I can close it. I can upload an image of the person. By the way, these images here, I just screenshotted from Google Reviews. They have their image already on Google Reviews. I literally screenshot it. If you already have the client's photo, you can just hit select and upload. So pretty much you can, over here in the testimony, you can upload the image. And I accidentally hit update here. Give it a second to load back up. Scroll back down. So I can go ahead, as I said, and upload those images. And so that's not the right place. On the testimony, upload the image here, put their name, first name, put their, their quote, if, whatever the review is, I can put it here. Try not to make it super long. So you can put the client's name, the review, whether you want to put 5 stars or 4 stars. Let's go ahead and hit preview so you can see what that looks like. See how this one I put the 5 stars. So that's how you update that. And if you want to learn how to update the prices, you can just scroll down, go to the prices, and click on each one. Change the price and name, item name, and item description. Hit save changes, and those changes will be made. So it's super simple. If you want to, in this case, the last thing I want to cover, if you're scrolling down right underneath, you want to update the photo here. Let's say there's not just one person working for you, not just 2, but 3. You want to go ahead and put a third one. So let's say you say, you know what, I need to show 3 people. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this whole row. I can actually come to the Renata's row here, and I can hit duplicate on the top right here. I can hit duplicate, and what that does, I just double that row, right? So if I hit preview, you will see that I will have that row here multiple times. See that? Now I have 2 of it. And the problem is this one is missing the button right underneath. So I got to duplicate this book your appointment button as well that this one has. So I'm going to duplicate it. So now I duplicated not just her bio, I also duplicated the button, but I don't want the button right underneath the button, right? I want to scroll it all the way up, and I'm able to put it here. So now when I go back, you can see here, we have Renata, and then we have Renata again. So you can put as many ones as you like. If you want to change it to where this one is on that side and that one is on this side, you can certainly do so. I can move this to the right, and I can move this section to the right. So I can actually move not just whole rows, I can move the columns from right to left. So when I hit preview now, watch this. One is on the right, one is on the left. Be like, oh, I don't like it. I want there to be a line in between them, just like there's a line down here. That's okay. You scroll down. See how it says full width line? You clone that line. Everything can be cloned by clicking on the little double page icon here. And you can take that and you can scroll and put in between both, both of the Renata's profiles. So watch that. Now there's a line separating them. See that? So that's how you clone. That's how you move columns around. The last thing I'm going to show you is this. You're like, you know what? I want to update Renata's photo. I want to put my photo. I know how to change the name. I know how to change the data here, the content, but I want to change the photo. I'm noticing that the photo is to the left of her name, but there's nothing here. And when I click the pencil, there's nothing to update. There's nothing that turns green. So where is her photo? Sometimes when a photo or something is not on the column that you expect it to see, you want to click the pencil at the very top of the column, because in this case, her photo is an actual element. Her photo is the background of an empty element. So you see her photo is a background image. So I can actually delete her photo, and I can click the plus sign, and I can go ahead and put whatever other photo I want to put there. In this case, I'm going to put this photo here. So the way I got there, I look next to the left of her name, just like here, to the left of her name. There's supposed to be a photo, because I don't see something that says photo, like over here when, we obviously saw here it says image gallery. There's none of that here. It's just blank. Then I'm going to click on the pencil. I'm going to see, is the photo perhaps as a background photo? It is. It's right there. I'm going to hit save change, hit preview, and now you can see that the photo is there. Okay. that's how you manage the website. Everything's done the exact same way. If you want to change some of these questions and you want to all you have to do is hover over, hit the little pencil, change the content. If you want to change the question, you hover over the yellow. That's how you manage the website. When you're completely done and you like what you see, you stop hitting preview change and you hit update. The moment you hit update, whatever you've done will become live. And that's how you make changes to your pages, and you can make changes to any pages, and it works very, very efficiently. It's not very difficult. I encourage you to just play with it. There's a video that shows you how to restore a backup. If for some reason you made a mistake, just restore the backup. It's okay. And also remember, as long as you don't hit updates, the changes aren't completed. If you just keep hitting preview changes, you're not saving the change. Let's say you just mess it all up and the preview page looks really bad and you just want to start over. All you have to do is get out of this page without clicking update, and none of those changes were ever saved. So if you notice here, and I scroll all the way down, notice Renata's page is still the same. Her photo is still the same. None of those changes actually happened because I never hit update. So that's how you do that, okay? And there will be more videos as I'm able to develop a little bit more. That I'm gonna focus on individual areas and not just have a massive tutorial like this one. You'll be able to just, when you want to change a pricing on the pricing table, be able to just go specifically to that video and see how to do that.